The Man Who Can't Be Moved, which is essentially a
I
story in
mean,
that same
yeah,
way. The song starts going back to your corner,
and
and
it's very, so it feels more well explained,
yeah.
because
I never really thought of it that way,
these are
but it's true.
situations, yeah,
Even
right.
in the beginning when I heard the song, and he starts like going back to the corner where I first saw you, like in your head, you just start picturing what he's saying, um, and there's a lot of visual
And it
elements or
just
visual cues
feels
that go
more
in.
exactly. It feels that there's a more of a connect to it. Like
Hmm.
you feel the music, you feel what he's saying because you've seen it,
Yeah.
because or you can probably see it.
Yeah, that's true. He uses and I mean he used using your experiences, life experiences, and putting them in a song, but also in a way where, like, you've seen people camping out places. Even like obviously this is maybe specific to Dublin, but even in general in Bristol here in UK as well. Like you see people camping out and stuff, and a lot of times you don't really know what their story is because everyone has a different story of why they're there, or what's actually
Yeah,
going on. And so it sort of puts a story in your head about a certain someone, and the imagery
it's
you can always relate to. You know,
it's a
I'm not broke. I'm
perfect
just a broken-hearted man. But you can imagine
it's
people
a
trying to hand him
perfect
money.
protest song. It's a perfect protest song,
Hmm.
right? Like you can actually see an entire protest happening in that
Yeah,
sort of fashion.
yeah, yeah. Very, very
And
interesting.
you'll just, especially the song, Man Who Can't Be
Yeah,
Moved. It's, oh sorry, is that
that's
song?
the one we're
Yeah, Man Who
discussing. Yeah,
Can't
the
Be
man who
Moved.
can't be moved.
Yeah.
And it's
Sorry.
surprisingly, this was so the man who can't be moved wasn't originally in the album. The studio was quite happy with the album as it was, but the
Hmm.
band ended up putting this in a bit more last minute. This was like the last song to be added. I think they were trying to sort
Hmm.
of come up with what the identity of the album is, and they felt like they needed this one more song in there because I
Right.
think, as we'll see, a lot of the songs skew towards that breakup sort of or post breakup scenario. Um, and I think perhaps just adding this one song at the end. But again, one of the things of this song is that it's it's one of those songs that when it starts playing, I just can't help humming along, because the lyrics are simple enough to remember. The chorus is, it's a straightforward song, but it still feels very unique. The
True.
chorus and everything, and the way it's sang and the music. But
True.
yeah, I mean, I that's what I was trying to say earlier as well. Like I know some people have said that they sound generic, but to me they very much have a very unique identity, and each of their songs as well tend to have a unique identity. Like the man who can't be moved is very different from Talk You Down, but it's
Right.
still the same instruments and things. But the actual song and the way
I
it's arranged feels different, feels unique and fresh.
just adding another perspective to it of them being generic, as someone mentioned to you. Um, I think their songs, or the way they approach their songs, is more generic, so that's what makes them unique,
Hmm.
right? I mean, there's poetry, yes, but it's more of a,
They're not doing
you know
something like too experimental or anything, but it's
yeah, but they're doing it in a different
yeah,
way,
they're putting
I
their own
think.
spin to it.
Yeah,
Like take a breakup song.
probably, yeah.
There's plenty of breakup songs and love songs, and they can be generic, but they have a very unique spin to